Hello everyone, my name is Kirtana Saraswatula. Today I'll be showing a list of pictures that I took in Italy. This first one is the sunset in the storm. I took this in Palazzo Michelangelo. This is one of my favorite pictures that I've taken because I really like the color contrast between the orange sunset and like the blue storm that's on the right side. I really liked this one because right after this, it gets dark and you can see all the lights of the city slowly turning on. It was really beautiful. It was probably one of the best moments while I was in Italy. The second picture I took in Venice. This is a gondolier. In Venice, every turn you take, you see a gondola or a gondolier, and I thought it was really interesting to see. That's why this picture I took, I, I actually got lost, and I saw this, and I was like, I have to take a picture of it, so I did, and here it is. This picture is of the Duomo, Florence Duomo. I took this from the bell tower that's right next to it. I actually climbed up to the very top. If you look closely, you can see people up there. The view from the Duomo is so beautiful. I have a picture of that coming up later in this slideshow. This is the bell tower in Florence, taken from the Duomo. I actually climbed both of those buildings. It was about 1,000 steps, and it was very tiring, but it was definitely worth it. It was so beautiful up there. And I also climbed to the top. If you look closely, you can see people over there as well. I really like taking pictures of the sunset in Italy. It's so mesmerizing. And I think I took one almost every night. I went to Ponte Vecchio, listened to some street music, and just enjoyed the view of sunset. And I sometimes went to Palazzo Michelangelo or Ponte Vecchio, whichever one I had energy to go to, because going to Palazzo Michelangelo, it took some time and there were a lot of steps, but the views from both places are just magnificent. So this one's from Ponte Vecchio, looking over another bridge that is right opposite to us. This picture is a dish that I had at Hard Rock Cafe at one of the group dinners. It was a mac and cheese. This mac and cheese it's not like American mac and cheese. The noodles are really chewy, and that's one thing I noticed while in Italy. Their noodles are really chewy because they're so fresh. But it was delicious nonetheless. This is another dish. It's an eggplant ricotta and pistachio pizza. It was so good. I'm going to try to recreate it here at home. I know it's not going to be the same, but it would be nice to try it again and see how close I can get to, getting the same taste of it. Here are some Italian drinks that I bought at the grocery store. It was my first time trying the Aperol Spritz. It was not as good as the one in the hotels, but it was pretty good. And the one on the left is a Chardonnay, and it was really good. I noticed how much I like different kinds of wines, and it was really interesting to experience and to try out many different wines and explore that part of it. So those were two of those I drank. This is Pitti Palace. The view is from the Boboli Gardens. It was amazing to see all the plants and the sculptures that were in the gardens, and watching all the people walking around and walking through the little alleys that they have through, like pathways through all the trees. It was so beautiful. And inside this building, they had a lot of statues and artwork and models of rooms that were in there, and each room had a different color theme, so that was pretty cool. And all the furniture were all the same colors. This is the view from the Duomo. It's Florence view. This is also one of my favorites because while standing there on the Duomo, I was able to point out like places that I had been before, because you can see like the aerial view of it, and you can tell, oh yeah, I went there, or that's where I stayed. You know, it was really cool to be able to point out almost everywhere that I went in Florence. And that was my last picture. Thank you for watching, and I hope your PowerPoint turns out good as well. Thank you.